Chapter 5 Season 4, which is next season, is most likely gonna be another Marvel season. And this is because in the leaked 2024 roadmap, the image used to show off Chapter 5 Season 4 is a Marvel image, as you can actually see Doctor Doom. But you see, the Marvel image used for the roadmap isn't actually an official Fortnite image, and it's actually a cover for a Fantastic Four comic. And now this isn't the only proof that suggests that next season will be a Marvel season, because there are literally Stark Rift beacons around the island, and there's also some very interesting secret dialogue with Magneto as well. And well, I'm gonna be discussing all of it in this video because I genuinely think that I figured out what Chapter 5 Season 4 is really gonna be about. So as of now, in this season, the state of the island really isn't good. And this is because everyone is worried about Megalodon and what his actual plan to devour the island will really be. And we have Hope, who is the main protagonist of this season, really stressing out about gems and the Pandora's box, whilst Jones is also stressing there, warning Hope not to do that much as it may be dangerous. So a lot is going on the island right now. But you see, there is someone watching all of this, and they're watching us as well. And they're doing all of this behind the scenes. They are the Wanderer, and they've been watching and analyzing us and other people around the island. And they're causing people to go a bit like crazy. For example, Hope, as Hope has seen this Wanderer working with Megalodon in a vision from the gems. And well, Hope doesn't really think he exists, and well, he's a metaphor or something. But Hope is very wrong, as this white hooded smoky figure is currently watching us and working with Megalodon behind the scenes. Now, we genuinely do not know anything about this Wanderer character. Like, we don't know who they actually are, where they're from, and overall, we just genuinely don't know their overall lore. Like, the only thing we know about the Wanderer is that they're working with Megalodon, they're currently analyzing the island for something, and that they're a male. But whoever this Wanderer person actually is, I believe that they are going to be the main villain next season. It's most likely that Megalodon will be defeated this season and we'll never see him again, just like Zeus. And well, after Megalodon gets defeated, probably in a mini event or something, I believe that the Wanderer will come out of the shadows and possibly reveal themselves. And well, that will bring us into Season 4, where the Wanderer will be like the main villain or something, and that we'll have to stand against him to save humanity. But like, how are we gonna do this? Because if the Wanderer will be the villain next season, which I most likely think that will be true, then the Wanderer will be very strong, and probably stronger than Valeria, Zeus, and Megalodon combined. But you're probably wondering, wondering, do you get it? Never mind. But you're probably wondering, why would the Wanderer be involved in a Marvel season? Because the Wanderer is an original Fortnite character, right? Well, we don't really know for sure. You see, there are many theories going around about the Wanderer. For example, some people believe he's the Nothing, some people even believe he's like the Foundation. Some people believe that he is the spoken of shapeless man, in which this is actually the theory that I think is true. If you want to know more to that theory, then I recommend you watch the video on screen right now. I'll leave a link in the description. But you see, some people also think that the Wanderer may be Doctor Doom. In which, yes, I know it is a Marvel season next season, so this could make sense, but I am very skeptical about this. Because why would the Wanderer really be used for Doctor Doom? Like, Doctor Doom and the Wanderer do have pretty similar clothing, and Doctor Doom can be seen for the main image for Season 4 on the roadmap, but I just genuinely don't see it, and it would be a massive bummer if the Wanderer was actually Doctor Doom. Plus, this Wanderer is literally working with Megalodon. And whilst talking about us, Megalodon literally said it would be a vision beyond what their puny mind could comprehend. And Megalodon's actually talking about the Wanderer, more specifically under his hood, so I somewhat doubt it's gonna be Doctor Doom. There really isn't just that much proof, and after what happened with Doctor Doom in Zero War, I really don't see it, I'm sorry. But for now though, we actually have no idea who the Wanderer is. But again said, whoever this Wanderer person actually is, they'll most likely reveal themselves next season. Because right now they're watching us, just analyzing us and the island. And then in Season 4 they'll come out as the villain and we'll have to defeat him. And well, this is where I think Marvel will come in. The secret skin for this season, Magneto, know things are bad on the island right now and they're bound to get a lot worse. Especially with the Wanderer. And as of now, Magneto is saying, perhaps now is the time for for heroes. Now, this one piece of dialogue that Magneto says is really important, because he's hinting at superheroes soon arriving on the island. And so he's actually hinting towards next season, which will be our second Marvel season ever. But like, how's this gonna work? How are we gonna get new superheroes? And if we are gonna get new superheroes to the island, what superheroes will they be? You could probably say Fantastic Four, in which it is kind of likely because they are seen in the roadmap image for Season 4. But genuinely, we don't know. Because apart from the Fantastic Four, we literally have every other key Marvel character in the game right now. And well, yeah, they could do like maybe reskins of Marvel superheroes, but I have a better theory. You see, whoever this Wanderer character is, I believe that they're gonna be really, really strong. Like, I don't know, like Last Reality types of strong. And maybe even stronger than Galactus. And well, this Wanderer is most likely gonna be a massive threat and antagonist next season. So Hope, being the main protagonist of this season, needs to do something about this. But like, what can she do? What can she possibly do to do with Marvel to defeat this Wanderer? Well, I think I have a bit of an idea, and it's to do with Magneto. If you want the "perhaps now is the time from Heroes" line from Magneto, you must go up to him with Hope. And well, later on in the season, I kind of think that Hope and Magneto will somewhat work together, and the two of them will be responsible for how the Marvel heroes will get to the island. Around the island, you can find these mini Stark rift beacons, the same ones from Chapter 2 Season 4, but they're smaller. And if you remember what these rift beacons did, basically they would actually bring Marvel locations or things to the island. For example, in Chapter 2 Season 4, all of these rift beacons were lined up together in a circle, and they would all work together to bring Stark Industries to the island. But fast forward to the rift beacons on the island right now, well, they're all over the place, with more being added to the island every single update. But you see, surprisingly, these rift beacons actually have something to do with this season's storyline quests, and how we're actually gonna activate them, and when we do this, they will produce an energy wave sound from the front panel. And it will also like produce a signal, a bit like this appearing on the screen right now. And when we fully activate these rift beacons, I think it will then like bring Marvel superheroes to the island. But remember, there's still a chance that this Wanderer character is going to be so powerful that not only Marvel characters will be able to stop him. Because yeah, I know most Marvel characters are like really strong, but it was very hard for them to defeat Galactus. And so if this Wanderer reveals himself to be like, I don't know, the Nothing, the Shapeless Man, or even Geno, then it might be a pretty hard fight between just a few Marvel characters and the Wanderer. So this is when stage 2 comes in. They get the heroes on the island, and then Magneto and Hope will probably send them to the bunker near the glacier. Because inside this bunker, there is like a research lab belonging to the X-Men, I think. I'm genuinely not that good at Marvel lore, but you see, there are 2 capsules, and they both seem to be smashed open, meaning that the 2 people who were originally in these capsules have escaped. Now, we know who were in these capsules. On the left capsule, Wolverine was actually in there. But on the right capsule, inside of there, you can see a banana, meaning that Peely was most likely in there. And you see, this is really interesting and does actually make a lot of sense, believe it or not. Because back in Chapter 2, there was somewhat of a Wolverine Peely, if you can remember back in the Nexus War cinematic trailer. And there was talks of there actually being a Wolverine Peely skin, but it never came out. So, I think that it's gonna be a little bit like the plot for Despicable Me 4, where the AVL put the minions in these capsules and they like mutate them to become like way stronger. So, thanks to these mutation capsules in the bunker, I believe that there will be Marvel remixed skins next season. So say a Marvel hero is put in the left capsule in this bunker, and then they put like a Fortnite character in the right one, and thanks to maybe like the click of a button on this console here, the Fortnite character in the right capsule will mutate into a stronger person with the Marvel superpowers transmitted from the actual Marvel hero on the left. remixed. You get what I mean? It's kinda confusing, but these Marvel Heroes remixed Fortnite skins will actually help the Marvel heroes on the island, defeating the Wanderer, who will most likely be a big villain next season. But yeah, that is my theory of what will actually happen next season. It is very complex, I know, but there is a chance of it being true, and if you have a better theory of what will actually happen next season, well, let me know down in the comments. But either way, next season we will most definitely see this mutated version of Peely as Wolverine, and we may even see some other mutated Fortnite characters as Marvel heroes as well. And well, that is what my theory is all about. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, I will really appreciate it if you like and subscribe, and maybe even join the Discord server, link in description.